Hi, thanks for stopping by Greens and Small Places, and today we're doing something a little bit different. I wanted to share with you part 2 of our garden. This is the very first garden we've ever tried, and I wanted to bring you along. If you missed part 1, I will try to link that down in the description box below, and then at the end I'll put a little card where here, I'm not sure which side, where you can go see part 1 if you missed it, and then I'll also try to update you. This is the next 3 weeks from the garden from the first time, so I hope you enjoy. Hey, welcome back to Greens and Small Places, and today is our 3-week update on the garden. It did get a little bit cold last night, and we may have had sadness on our basil. It was a frost advisory that we had that we are past our frost date. We are in Ohio in zone 6A. Some of you asked me that on my last video and I failed to mention what area we were in, but I'll give you a look around at what everything's looking like at this 3-week mark. And we are going to be planting a little bit more of the green beans, because these are the ones we originally planted, and 3 weeks later we're supposed to be planting another row so that we can have the harvest back and forth. There's our raspberry, and the cabbage looks great, and the broccolini and the cilantro. And a lot of you let me know that we're going to have issues with cabbage worms for the cabbage and broccolini, and I was looking into some things. We want to try to do things naturally and organically as much as possible. I know some of you mentioned some things, but we're going to look into some companion planting. So we're going to go and see what we can put. I've heard that herbs like thyme and mint and stuff like that are really helpful to plant around there, along with marigolds, which are calendula are supposed to help, and those are also coming up nicely. But as you can see, as those come up, they're not bloomed yet, so they're not doing us any good as far as that goes. They were supposed to be planted prior, and so they're not really doing anything. So we're gonna go see what we can find to plant around these. I don't see any signs of any eggs on the underside of the leaves or anything like that yet, so I think we're good. The fact that it was cold last night maybe helped us as well. So we're gonna try to do that today to see what we can fix. So I will let you know what we end up deciding. Okay, so we just got done planting the things we just purchased. So we got some mint. I know this can take over our garden. I did read that, but I wanted to help it to protect our cabbage and broccolini. And then we planted some marigolds. So hopefully the marigolds around the outside here will help prevent any pests. We'll see. And then we planted another smaller row of the green bean seeds. So we'll see how that goes. So very excited. I will keep you updated. So this is 3 weeks in. Okay, so we're on our 4-week update. Let me show you what the garden looks like. You can see the marigolds are doing nicely. The old green bean row, and these are the new green beans already coming up after just the 1 week from planting those. And then the raspberry plant has really beautiful growth. And let's see, the calendulas are still coming up, but maybe we planted those a little bit late in the season. We'll find out, I guess. The cabbage looks wonderful. The mint is doing well. We've actually already harvested this and made some mint chocolate ice cream, which was delicious. And then our broccolini looking really good. It's growing super tall, looking very nice. And the cilantro, which actually is starting to look a little bit like cilantro, so I thought that was fun. And then here's the basil. So a little bit of the basil during that frost, but some new shoots were coming up, so very excited about that. And the garden is bringing us so much joy, just looking out the window and seeing the flowers and seeing the things growing. So if you have a garden or you're looking at starting a garden, I highly recommend having it to where you can see it outside of your window, because just looking out at it just brings so much joy. And then I find myself gravitated to like being drawn to come look at it 2 or 3 times a day just to look at it. And very little minimal weeds that we've been having to pull, not very many with this method so far, so that's really good too. So I'll let you know our next update when probably 5 weeks, unless something else happens before then. Okay, so we are at week 5 for the garden now. We had a really cold snap last night, like out of the ordinary, and it got down to like 41, but everything looks okay pretty much. So we have the cabbage is looking great. Let me know, guys, because between these 3 cabbages were in the same flat, but this one looks a little bit different than the other 2. Like this one has like the purple leaves on the bottom, and then it's like flat and smooth, and this one like looks crinkly, and then the stems are like a greenish, and then this one is like the first one. It's like purple stems and a little bit more smooth. Let me know, guys, did I get different ones and not know it? And then the marigolds, they did not like the cold so much. The mint is doing very nicely. And then the broccolini is looking great so far. Some of the marigolds look good. And then the calendula, I don't know if we're going to get any calendula. That marigold's kind of sad. But the cilantro looking cute. I love that you can see that it is actually cilantro now for both of these. Oh, and we have a little worm there. And then, let's see, the basil does not like the cold, which I did read that they like warm. And then this is the first row of green beans. They're a little lighter in color, which I'm concerned it's probably too much water. It's been so much rain here. And then there's the second batch that this is 3 weeks behind here. And then calendula, I don't know if we'll get that, but the raspberry is doing fantastic also. It's got tons of new growth on it, so I'm really excited about that. And so I think that's about it. So far looking pretty good. So hopefully this last bit has been enjoyable for you to watch. I will continue to keep you updated on what our garden looks like and if we get any harvest from it or not. I had read somewhere that old coffee grounds or used coffee grounds are really good to add to the garden, so let's try that. But I don't have coffee grounds, so I'm going to try some of the tea leaves that we had brewed, and then let them cool to room temperature, and we're going to put some of those in half of these green beans. So these we're not going to put the tea leaves behind or underneath, and then these we will, to see if we see any change in the color of the leaves. And then these are the new ones coming up. They're much more green. So I don't know if it's a nutrient thing or a too wet thing. So I guess we'll find out. Okay, we are at week 6, I believe. Yes, week 6 of the garden, and we have had so much rain, way too much rain. So that may be affecting what's going on here, but also it's been still getting cold at night, and tomorrow is June 1st, so I'm not sure when this video will be uploaded, but tomorrow is June 1st and it still feels like early spring most of the days. So I'm glad today we got some sun. I hope that helps the plants, but we'll go ahead and go over and I'll show you what the garden looks like at 6 weeks, and then we may be going ahead and planting another row of green beans just because our first row wasn't doing so well. So, I mean, they're growing good. Let me just show you. Just very, very light yellow, and then after the cold, they got the brown on some of the leaves. And then this is the second row. You can see they're a little greener. These are the ones we put some of the tea grounds or whatever in there. So I don't see a change as of now, other than they may be slightly taller, but I think they were taller before. So, and then some of the marigolds that look like this from the cold weather, I experimented with some of them. I did not take off, and then other ones like, there's our raspberry, looking great on that one. Other ones like this one, I cut off like the rotting looking top, and this one, and some of the ones where I cut it off, we have new buds, so I think that's good. And then the cabbage is looking good. I think the cabbage and broccolini are pretty happy because those are cold weather crops, but those look great. So between the weather of the so much rain and the cold, it's not looking super awesome. but some of it is. So here's one of the calendulas. I'm excited. I hope this one actually gives us a little flower. Some of the other ones I'm not sure that they will. So this is where we may plant another row of beans to give that a try. We went ahead and decided to go ahead and plant the last row of beans. So I hope you enjoyed seeing part 2 of our very first time garden tour. I hope you learned something. I hope this inspired you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And thanks for stopping by Grains in Small Places. And I will try to update you maybe in 3 or 4 weeks or so to let you know what happens with our plants. So we'll see you then. Bye.